Hello, friends. What a wonderful lesson we are here doing today. And I'm so excited about sharing our beautiful artwork as well. And I'm going to mention a couple of thank you mentions for sure for this lesson. First, I would like to thank Found Poetry, Teacher Spade Teacher, creator for this wonderful, helpful handout. I modified it just a little bit to suit my classroom. But on Found Poetry, we find by Erin at Teachers Pay Teachers. Let me show you the credits. Erin Flanagan, Erin Creations, Erin Flanagan. So thank you, Erin Flanagan, for this wonderful lesson, which actually was very helpful in our class. And in designing my lesson, your lesson was wonderful for the special app that it was created for Word Mover, and that was really wonderful to get that kind of idea from this lesson, creating found poetry with the app Word Mover, and it sounds wonderful. I haven't tried it yet, and we modified our class to actually cut out our poetry and create it on a certain background depending on a grade, bright background, construction paper background, or just calendar pages or magazine pages. And so thank you again for this resource that was very inspirational. And also, I would like to thank our media specialists and teachers that shared some resources with me, such as old calendar pages. So thank you all who helped with resources for students, such as these beautiful pages that make a beautiful backdrop to a found poem. So this example here for the planet, it's more than a legacy to do your part. It's outstanding. And as you can see, it's quite a nice impact. We placed it on the black construction paper. Another example here for the older grades that can handle more than maybe just one word, main word, or kindness, be kind, for the younger grades that are not handling full sentences yet in elementary school. So this would be more suitable for third grades, fourth grades, and fifth grades. Here a magazine page for the wonderful SeaWorld Aquatica was posted. I believe it was the advertisement from Home and Garden magazines, to give credit to this beautiful background. It might have been advertisement for Atlantis. I'm sorry, I don't remember now. One of the two though. It was in Home and Garden magazine. And from that same Home and Garden magazine, I was able to cut out this beautiful poem that came out. I have a junk drawer of dreams that went to sleep. How I want to make a statement. It's time to look for a bigger place. So we're all little fish living in a fishbowl of our limiting beliefs, and we just have to expand our view and see what else is possible. Like in art, that process and creativity is never ending. So that's what I would like to instill in our students. And this poem just is so precious. It came out from Found Works. I wouldn't even normally think about an idea like this by myself, which is why this found poetry is so inspirational. This one is, I'll read it to you, called Fancy. I like to know What color is that? Referring to color of fancy. What color? If fancy would have a color, what color would that be? A world of wonder. I like to know it. Stuff that stumps us all. Can't be done without leaving the comfort of your home. Can't be done without the leaving of the comfort of your home. Found poetry, fancy, by me, art teacher, Miss Kramer from Volusia Pines Elementary, and this is you watching the video for the lesson. Okay, and thank you again for the creator of the found poetry, Erin. Thank you so much, Erin. Now let me give the credits one more time here. Erin Flanagan from Teachers Pay Teachers for inspiring this wonderful lesson. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so quick review. What is found poetry? Found poetry refers to poems. I think I have this in a bigger so you can read with me. Let me pause the video, I'll read that. Okay, I am back. So yes, in my handout, I have for students their copy all in one paper where they're gonna be creating their poem from the cutouts with the name and class code. So I just modified it a little bit to be usable in my classroom. But I would like to read for you what found poetry is, and you can read with me this way. I found it, have it printed out so we can read together. If it's the first time hearing about found poetry, it's wonderful to review and learn what it really is. Found poetry refers to poems that are made up of a collection of seemingly random words, that are arranged or rearranged to have a meaning. Found poem can be created from magnetic poetry pieces, for instance, words torn from printed resources like magazines, or by using and rearranging an existing piece of writing. Arrange the words. Boom, a poem. Tips for writing a found poem. It works backwards. Start by looking at your words first. Think about what they remind you of and how they make you feel. Plan your topic around the words you see. Found poems do not need to be grammatically correct. The reader will fill out the details. So I couldn't find can be done on my page, on my magazine page. So I just cut a piece of paper and I just wrote it down. And it doesn't matter if the look of the page and the calendar page is really beautiful. I will pause the video. I will find a calendar so I can give also a thank you for the wonderful calendar creators with these beautiful landscapes. So I will find that by the end of the video. But so to finish reading, so can be done. Just because you didn't find all the found words, you can also make your own and use the cutouts as well as your own to finish your poem. Okay? So the poets typically add or swap two words, but they challenge themselves to use what they have the best they can. And this would be a really fun way to try to with the app Word Mover. And here you would just, it would give you a word bank and you would pick words and just drag them to the tiles to the screen and make a poem like that. And you can change backgrounds and print it. So that would be fun to try one day too. Okay, and here is an example of a first grader, second grader this year. Yeah, second grader, Bianca, who helped create samples for artist trading cards. So for the very young ones, not to be too overwhelmed with really large commitment of a big page of a poem, they can just create a small little trading card with their drawing, just like from Bianca. She did a beautiful dog here. It's her dog. Her name is Peach, and she loves her very much. She has long floppy ears, and she loves walks, and it's just her real beautiful pet. And so here we have Be Kind. So for the very young ones, even kindergarten could use a sticker and make something nice with feather and little cutout of their drawing with a little bit of help from adult. So yeah, Bianca was a first grader last year, so now we're in September, fresh second grader, creating beautiful artwork as a sample for this video as well. So it's not, doesn't have to be just older grades, it can be younger grades as well. And I am back, and credits to National Geographic beautiful landscapes calendar. So none other than National Geographic. These photos are breathtaking, and credits to National Geographic absolutely inspiring calendar. I got 2 calendars here for free to use and create awesome artwork by using found poetry. We also used a lot of HGTV magazine because I have a subscription, and because they have wonderful little house cutouts that we can use and get inspired by, and they have lots of artwork and pretty things that we can use for our backgrounds, just like the National Geographic magazines that we love to use as well. And finally, before we finish about this introduction for our lesson, another variation is to use an artwork such as this beautiful watercolor that we can create with. And this one was donated by Kaden. Thank you, Kaden, for your beautiful colors and beautiful artwork, abstract art. And so Kaden, thank you. And so we can also create collage by putting extra elements. I'm pulling out colors from this beautiful watercolors, orange and hot pink, and put some found feathers on the side from Home and Garden magazine. I am pulling up our background picture to give it an extra dimension, like so. And now I'm ready to cut out some words from a magazine, and I'm ready to decide how they're gonna flow. And so I cut out sun, pop it. I think it looks great with this background, and I don't think about it too much. I'm just seeing what works. These stars, my students, such great stars. These stars, the shop, like all the wonderful magazines and colors that we are exposed to, and shops where we get the feathers and art supplies working all together. It doesn't have to make sense. Let's read it again. Maybe I'll rearrange it. Maybe I'll cut the flower and put it together with the sun, or put the flower somewhere else, like so. I'm gonna move it around and see how it's gonna feel before I glue it. You have to kind of make up your mind as you go as far as what you like and what looks good. So I'm moving it around. I'm gonna decide what looks good, and I'm gonna let Kaden decide what looks good. And this is just an example. I'm not gonna glue it on. I am just kind of thinking out loud how it all is gonna go together. Shop the look. these stars. Pop it, sun. Pop it, sun. These stars. Shop the look. Maybe I'll cut that one out. Shop the look. Do you like the orange and hot pink? Then shop the look, right? Okay, pop it. These are definitely pop colors, right? Maybe not the sun. We're gonna take the sun out. We're gonna say pop it, shop the look. So shop the look, like that. The look, the design look, the colors of the season. Shop the look. These stars, or maybe these shops. These shops are the stars, are the stars. See, so you can change it. You don't need to commit just yet. And if you're still not sure, maybe do something else. Maybe you would like to change your painting altogether, and you found a door that you like, or a window, or a bird, or some flowers that you would like to add to it. And maybe you can arrange the door like so. And maybe you don't like that anymore. And maybe these are some decorations for the fall or for any kind of celebration, birthday party. And maybe the words are gonna be different. Maybe you're gonna pick the word start and the door, or another cutouts that you might find. So don't commit until you're sure. Keep looking for something that fits your theme and fits your colors, and think about it. Let me see what else I have here that could be fun. Look through all your different maybe flowers and birds. That would be probably fitting for this image. So I'm gonna pause the video and you start thinking about cutting which words you wanna cut out. That's the step one. So you're gonna start there. So get your sheet of magazine paper, and I can't wait to see what you're gonna come up with. And we'll have a little art show after we're done. Now is your turn.